Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are an old friend, then welcome back. Please excuse that. Alright, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the video and to the channel, because I would love to have you back. The moon, Aquarius, 9th house, spiritual law. So I'm getting someone that's an Aquarius is oblivious to spiritual law. We have 22, 28, Capricorn, years, 1, March, 1st house, 20, and K. March 1st, isn't, no, it's April 1st, March 1st, 1st house, 10-4, I feel like somebody received a message, 10-4, like 10-4, got it, with Capricorn, or in Capricorn season, a message that maybe has been trying to be delivered since you know, the 20,000s, like specifically maybe since 2022. You may have been trying to, or God may have been trying to get a message to this Aquarius since 2022. And it's taken a few years, but the message has finally been received. A message about spiritual law. So maybe they didn't understand that what you do to others, you know, you do to yourself, or do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's kind of the same thing. So they didn't understand, like with Capricorn here, that like being in devil energy would open them up to basically receiving devil energy in return. Maybe they did not see themselves as the devil, or the devil within themselves, right? They thought they were like all perfect, just the way they are. And with March here, we have a 1 and a 3, which is 13, which is death. So now they're starting to realize like the severity of what they've done. So like if they with the spiritual law being here, if they sent death magic to you, then maybe they're starting to realize that that's going to come back to them. Maybe this is what they're starting to understand with the 10-4. Message received. Okay. I'm going to put this away now. So yeah, so you may be a Capricorn, you may be dealing with a Capricorn, you may be an Aquarius, you may be dealing with an Aquarius. You may be a Sagittarius, you may be an Aries, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, you may be dealing with an Aries. This could just be dates that pertain to certain things that happened in this situation. You have to put yourself wherever you fit. All right. And the numbers 21, 22, 28, 3, 10, 4 may be significant to you in some way. Profession, expertise, omniscience, and talent. So I feel like you you know a lot. Okay, it's like omniscience, like all-knowing. Okay, like you know a lot about a lot of things on a lot of different levels. Okay, and there's that number 1. So it's like you understand about like unity consciousness. All right, that we are all one, and what you do to someone else, you do to yourself, basically. And that's why it's important to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Because basically that shit's coming back. We have the number 67, overload, assessment, obligation, and overwhelm, right? Okay, so so you understand that the importance of not overdoing something, of not overloading yourself unnecessarily by doing bad things to other people. Okay, right? Like not doing things to the excess. Right? You understand the importance of that, but this other person does not. I feel like they went way overboard. And it's coming back, you know, maybe even with more force than they sent to you in the first place. So, yeah. All right, let's see. So, basically, we have number 41, idea, and number 39, sweet dreams. So whoever this Aquarius is, they thought that doing this would bring them satisfaction. Okay? That whatever they did to you, whatever idea they had and took action on to harm you in some way with the Capricorn devilish energy here, right? Okay? They thought that it was going to, like I said, bring them some kind of satisfaction, or allow them to be lazy in some way. You know, maybe they thought that by attacking you, it would get you to shut up, and then they wouldn't have to do anything. Got it. Yeah, so we already had the 13 come out with the death energy, right? Okay, here it is again. Only, well, on this card, it's number 79, but it's the death energy. So, yeah. They sent you death energy. They sent you endless harm. They wanted, or they just didn't care. You know, what happened to you? They just wanted to stop you, to shut you up, you know, so they could be lazy, so they could do what they wanted. And protest. Now they're being seen as inadequate. They may be being told that they need to stop because of their inadequacy, and possibly being sued or potential to be sued. That there are people paying attention. Number 51. $34, commitment, contract, binding. They may have some kind of contract. Tell me about commitment. Why is this here? They try to manipulate to get their desired outcome. We have the King of Cups. We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Magician, and the Death card, okay? So we have... there. Okay? So basically, they try to manipulate the outcome to their own wants, needs, desires, and purposes, okay? And while, you know, while maintaining a leadership position and yet bringing a false offer, okay? Basically, that's like fraud, okay? Like presenting themselves as a King of Cups when in fact they're just a knight and trying to make their offer or what they did, you know, look better than it was. Seven of Swords. Yeah, they were lying, cheating, stealing, you know, spying, lying, acting strategically, making moves, hidden moves, you know, for bad intentions and purposes, okay? Bad intents and purposes. And they thought that they, you know, that they had covered their tracks, that they were going to get away with this, okay? They thought that they, you know, they may have done this a lot of times to a lot of other people in the past and gotten away with it. But it's like, at some point, you know, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's the spiritual law. And I think that God allowed this to go on for a long time because it's like, forgive them for they know not what they do. But at some point, and I think when you came into the picture is when this person was forced to look at what they're doing, so they can no longer use ignorance as an excuse, so that God can put an end to this way of being for this person. Yeah, with consciousness here. I feel like you were, like, this person was operating, you know, like unconsciously, unknowingly. And so you were brought in to make it known to them, to turn on their consciousness, so that they could, again, no longer use the excuse of, you know, forgive them for they know not what they do, okay? Like, now they know, they're aware, and yet they've continued to do it, which is big trouble for them. Okay. Sorry, I got a headache. Stay hydrated, people. This spiritual stuff is thirsty work. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. And what this is telling me is this person has been juggling peace, okay? They played games, okay, with your peace and therefore their own. So they have been juggling. Also, maybe trying to find the right time to retreat, to come to an agreement. And I think that basically with Wheel of Fortune here, okay, and the Six of Pentacles, it's like time is up. It's like they were fucking around for too long, right? They knew what they needed to do. They knew why they needed to do it, and they knew that they were the one in the wrong. And yet they, you know, just, I'm getting like a little bit of procrastination there. They've been procrastinating, putting off, you know, peace, coming to a peace agreement, okay? But it's like time is up, time has run out, and balance is being brought into this situation. I feel a little bit like forcefully, because it's like the Wheel of Fortune had to get involved here in order to turn the clock, or that we've been getting in a lot of reads that you know, like just all kinds of stuff with like the portals and things like that. So like the one here could be that, oh, and March. So it could be that you know, come the turning of the wheel, come the new year, basically. So like the first month, they might get their marching papers. They might be marching away. Okay, so that's just one way of looking at that. So yeah, with the death as well. We have death here 3 times, basically. And so it's like God is putting an end to this. Jupiter, Pluto, karma. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles being here and death, you know, with Pluto and karma, and also the Wheel of Fortune, it's very, karma is involved. Karma may be getting dished out in this case because they, like I said, they could no longer use the, you know, forgive them for they know not what they do excuse. They were made very aware of what they were doing and how wrong it was. And so now karma is here and is being dished out accordingly. Maybe beginning in January. Yeah. What else do we need to know? Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. So what I'm getting here is you have successfully defended yourself against other people's attempts to falsely imprison you, either physically, mentally, financially, whatever the case may be, right? They may have tried to do a lot of gaslighting to get you confused and you know, like mentally entrap yourself. Or have a lot of negative thoughts. They may have been sending you a lot of evil eye. Right? And in order to continue to keep, you know, this Five of Swords going, like it should have ended a long time ago. But they have been really putting you in a position where you have had to stand up for yourself, hold your own, you know, over a very long period of time, hoping that you would cave and become their victim. And that has not happened, because God has deemed it so. God has given you the strength and whatever you need to persevere, okay? Because this person needs to learn a lesson, basically. That's what I'm getting here. God is using you to do it. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords and now the Five of Wands, right? It's like these people went all out, above and beyond. And when you put that together, it's 10. Okay, like they have they have caused their own karmic ending. Okay, there's change here, right? The situation has got to change. They have got to change, whether they like it or not. Five of Wands, I'm getting part of what they are fighting off is the change. They know who they are. They know they act out of devil energy. They don't care. They like it. They like it. They like being this way. They have no desire to change. They know exactly who they are, and what they've been doing. They knew the whole time. They knew the whole time. They just tried to play stupid and ignorant so they could keep doing it. And they can't anymore. Ringing in my left ear. Yeah. Two of Wands. They planned everything. They planned out this whole thing from the very beginning. This dastardly, you know, Seven of Swords energy. They had a plan. The whole time they had a plan. And and it was never very good. Okay? Yeah, they knew what they were doing the whole time. They planned all of this out. What they couldn't plan and account for, though, is you and God. Right? And King of Wands. All right? Okay? They couldn't plan for everything, basically. And, okay, yeah, the challenges. They couldn't plan for the challenges that God was going to put in front of them and that they would have to overcome. They didn't plan for that. They didn't plan for any kind of challenge because they're so used to getting what they want. They didn't foresee that. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So I'm also getting that they didn't foresee that you were just as good at this stuff as they are. Okay? Impulsive, charming, unpredictable, passionate, inspired action. So it's like, and maybe they tried to mirror you as well, I'm getting here. So you, I feel very much you are this like Knight of Wands energy, this passionate, inspiring, you know, charming, unpredictable energy that people are just drawn to and they have a lot of respect for. And I feel like people just tend to like lean towards your like direction or way of thinking because you just come off very like trustworthy and well entertaining as well. So anyway, I feel like they tried to mirror you and they couldn't because they don't have, you know, this like spark inside, okay? So I feel like they didn't anticipate that either, that they wouldn't be able to match your energy. Yeah, Ace of Wands. They also don't have your willpower. They never expected you to have such willpower, okay? They couldn't plan or account for that. So it's like, they just, really, they didn't know what they were coming up against. You have a lot. You have a lot of gifts from the divine. So it's like they didn't really know you. Maybe they thought they knew you, but they didn't really know you. Because if they did, they would have known these things about you beforehand. And they would never have tried to come up against you in the first place. And this Ace of Wands is like, it's like a very passionate desire to move forward, to grow, to change, to create a new beginning, okay? So this person was trying to, or is still trying to, hold you back in some way and force you to do things that are against your will. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. So they're trying, or they have already caused possibly a lot of trauma and despair and hopelessness. I feel like this is another thing that they did not expect, was that for you to heal from this. They thought that they were going to have you here forever, and you have proven yourself, you know, strong and capable, a little majestic, okay, in your desire to heal and move on from the Nine of Swords that they have put you in. It's like they never thought that you would even wake up to the fact that you were in a Nine of Swords, that you would realize. But you are the Empress, okay? You are very powerful. You have mastered all the queens in the deck, okay? So you have reached the highest level of each element, okay? And Three of Cups. Also, I'm getting from this that, like, this is like my witchy card, okay? You also, okay, so you may have a community. I think they didn't count on this either. They didn't count on you having a community to help you, to stick up for you, to give you whatever you needed, right, to get through this tough time. They thought that you were going to be all alone. They wanted you to be all alone. They wanted you to have nothing and no one and nowhere to turn. And maybe so they could be in that position of power over you, so that you would have to come to them, you know, on hands and knees, begging, you know, for something, begging for their help. But because of the help of a community, of a loving, abundant, caring community. So I feel like with the Empress here, I feel like this is the community, okay? And that, like, you are Empress mode. It's like in receiving. You are in receiving mode, okay? You are receiving help from your community. They never saw that coming either. How did they not see this shit coming? Because I guess the devil is blind. And the Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles. They also didn't see that you are a motherfucking boss. That you are kind, loving, and caring. But you're also, like, in control. Okay? And that you know how to get shit done. Four of Pentacles. They thought that they could withhold something from you in order to hold you back. And I think that God is making it very clear that there is no holding you back. Okay? Like, there is no such thing. It is not in your vocabulary. Yeah. Okay, so they may have a lawyer or have had a lawyer or a previous lawyer of some kind, or they have been in this energy themselves of the King of Swords in reverse, trying to mentally control, manipulate you, play games with you, abuse any power or authority they had over you, definitely controlling and manipulative, okay? And with Eight of Wands here, okay, and this Page of Swords here, it's like they also, I'm getting like each wand is like an attack. So they attacked you so many times, like over and over and over and over and over again. With this, could be legally, okay, with swords, okay, but messages and contracts too. So it's like if there is some kind of contract, you may have tried to communicate with them many, many times, and yet they may have remained silent in order to try to remain in power and get you all up in your head to play games with you. So like you may have attempted communication that they have like ignored or rejected. In an attempt to control and manipulate the situation and try to get you like up in your head or to react badly because they're watching, spying, and they want to be able to use it against you. Yeah, there's the devil. That devil energy. They're toxic. They're toxic. The worst part is that a lot of people that operate in this type of energy don't really know that they're doing it. This person is fully aware, and yet they choose to be this way. They choose to be toxic. They choose to try to control, manipulate, and harm other people in many different ways, but mentally, especially, I'm getting here, mentally. I'm getting to, with the knowledge and the knowing, they may be in like the mental health industry, okay? And that's how and why this makes it so much worse, because they know exactly what they're doing because it's like their job. Yeah, with the Page of Swords here, I'm getting that. They've studied this. They know a lot about it because they've studied it. So they're literally trying to play mental mind games with you. And yeah. Yeah, Three of Swords. To cause heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, or in a time where you were already in that Three of Swords energy, and then they just took the opportunity to, you know, to jump in and do it even more. Okay, so like kicking you when you were down. This person is absolute evil. They get a kick out of this shit. I just need to take a minute and say a prayer and ask God that you never allow this person to ever incarnate into a vessel ever again. Because the evil that this person is doing and has done is just, yeah, hermit. They have no soul. They have no soul. This person has no soul. And conscious, like I was saying, conscious, right? They're completely conscious of it. They know that they have no soul. Page of Pentacles. What's the desire here? Maybe the desire to have a soul? I don't know. Page of Cups. I'm just getting the desire to be like you. They desire to be like, have like a childlike innocence and, you know, have their whole life ahead of them. And it's like, I don't know. This person's just fucked up in all kinds of ways. Justice. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups. So we have 9-9 here, which is like, you know, what comes right before a 10 ending energy, right? Okay. What comes after 9? 10. What comes after 99? 100. Full, complete, 100% over. All right. Very close to this being over. And the ending is 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. You get your wish of being independent and financially stable, and maybe never having to deal with this person ever again. Yeah. Ace of Cups. I'm getting that's like a yes. Okay, yes, from the divine. Yes, you will never have to do that ever again. You're starting over new, and this person is not invited. And with the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, we now have 10 of Cups. So this person could be a family member that is related to you. Also, I'm getting that you are getting your happy ending. Okay. And the 8 of Pentacles. So it's like, I feel like as much as you were meant to be a lesson for this person, they were meant to be one to you as well. And you, unlike them, have mastered the lesson. Every single lesson. There may have been at least 8 different lessons that you were meant to learn from this person, from dealing with this person. You learned every single one of them. And I'm getting that every lesson you learned kind of unlocked a door that is bringing you into this new year, which is your new beginning. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Okay. Breakthrough. Another ace. Okay. Confirmation. We've got at least 3 aces out here. And it's your breakthrough. It's your new beginning. It's here. You learned all your lessons. You mastered everything that you were meant to. You earned it. You earned your new beginning. Anything else? What else do we need to know? Two of Swords. This person is going to remain stuck. They wanted you to be stuck. Now they're stuck. They don't get the Ace of Swords. They only get the 2. They get cut out. They get to be left where they are. They didn't want to learn any lessons, so they're stuck. They'll never grow beyond who and what they are right now. Anything else? Queen of Wands. Independence. Again. You're nothing like this person. Okay? And you've proven that. You are an individual. You are independent. You don't need this person. Seven of Pentacles. You persevered. You know, it was hard work. It took a long time. You probably didn't even really know what you were doing most of the time, but you just did whatever God told you to do. And Knight of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming, but it's here now. You invested in yourself. You invested in doing the right thing. You invested in the divine and learning and growing, and you earned your Six of Swords, your great escape. I hope this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. I hope, if nothing else, it has entertained you for a few moments in time, and I hope that if you haven't already, you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel as a whole. Bye.